Signal. Oh yeah, we're live. Live at the Soul of Yoga, live on Facebook, live in this eternity. Right? Oneness, unity. Ooh. This duality is something, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you ever have mood swings?
Yes.
Do you ever have like, okay, I'm thinking this and then that switches? Do you find that it's just like a roller coaster ride? And that's just you roller coastering. But what about everyone else around you? And you know what? You cannot control anything outside of you. You cannot. So if you want more energy and less stress, just focus on you. Because you are the world. Everyone is you. I am you. You are me. We are one. Get over it. Right? Let's grow up. Let's act our age. And our age is agelessness. Our age is non-physical, omnipresent, omnipotent consciousness. There is no physical age to us. And we're really not male or female either. We're a soul. We're unclassifiable. We're uncontainable. We're all powerful. We're beautiful. We never were born and we can never die. And here we are sitting here at the Soul of Yoga right now. Don't you love the truth about yourself? No, I didn't hear a big yay! Everyone's looking around and this and that. Yeah, I'll tune in here in a second. No, don't you love the truth about yourself?
Yes.
I mean, that it is unbelievable. How much can we love it, and how consistently can we love it until we are self-sustainable in what we are self-sustainable in? And that is our immortal nature. And that is love. And that is peace. And that is happiness. And that is joy. It's funny, you know, that at some point along this journey, and I think it's this morning. I think it's this morning for all of us. I really do. That you have to put your foot down. Have you ever put your foot down on something that was really not good for you and you decide, that's it?
Yes.
That's enough?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, God, isn't that a good feeling, though? It's not like just a temporary, oh, I'm going to stop that or break from that. But it's a real deal because it comes from some deep place. I think your soul kicks in. I do. I think it's kind of the amazing grace that comes because you've been making effort to overcome something. We can't overcome anything. We can't do anything. We don't even exist but because of bliss. We exist now because there's a supreme force that is existing everything in a material way, but a material is like a hologram. It's not real. It's a dream, and there's just pure spirit, bliss, existence. I mean, can you imagine owning a concept like that? I mean, just owning the truth. Just like saying, you know, I'm putting my foot down today, and I'm going to own the truth of who I am, who you are, and what everything is. End of game, you know? Like, relax, let go, God is you. So, I wasn't planning on doing this song, but we're going to do it now, I'll tell you. You just gotta get over it. Get over it. You just gotta get over it. Get over it. So relax. Let go. God is you. Relax. Let go. God is you. You just gotta get over it. Get over it. Aren't you so over being human? You know, my greatest joy and happiness came in the spiritual life when I really did get it. You know, AA say, hand your life over to your higher power, that you got to admit it's unmanageable. When I really kept practicing doing that and doing that and doing that until it just, I guess that amazing grace came down and just gave me the way to do it. And then I realized, I can't believe how happy I am because I don't have to deal with myself anymore. I don't have to deal with every friggin' thought that comes into my brain, or what you say, or what happens in the news, or even an event that happened. I don't have to deal with it. It's so freeing. And what? You give it to your higher self. That part of you which is the real deal, that is happy all the time, that is full of peace all the time, that is connected to the vortex, the infinite power of spirit all the time. It will say, I'll take care of it. Hand it over. And so it says in even the big book of AA that without humility, there is no true avenue to true freedom. Without humility. I don't know, why do we need to hold out in our pain? Why do we need to rehearse pain? Why do we need to keep doing the things that bring us pain? Or dissatisfaction, or just the blues that come with being a human, There's nothing good that can come from being a human. The only good that can come from being a human is to do everything you can to awaken to the true self. Yogananda says we're divine animals. So we want to be less animal and more divine, right? Until the divine has just taken us over and we are like these liberated souls, which is yoga talks about. The whole process of yoga is to give us that kind of freedom. So let's just put our foot down that you do not have to think the thoughts you think, really, honestly. You do not have to have the beliefs that you have right now. There's 100% guarantee that they're really limited. And every thought is really wacko, man and woman. Really wacko because you're not a thought. And what is that thought about? When you think about people, and don't we think about people a lot? Geez, what is the quality of the thoughts that you're thinking about them to be? Because that ain't good if it ain't positive. That ain't good if you're limiting them and limiting yourself with any kind of limited thought that they are a human. What if today we put the foot down and say, you know what? I'm divine through and through. I'm handing myself over to my higher power. Help me, thank you. Help me, thank you. Help me, thank you. So, you just gotta get over it. Get over it. What's it? The human. You just gotta get over it. Get over it. So relax, let go. God is you, baby. God is you. So relax, let go, baby. God is you. So I remember even the catechism of the Catholic Church that I grew up in. I think it was one of the very first things I ever learned as a little Catholic boy. I was really little, and it says, God is everything, everyone, everywhere. I think it was the very first thing in a Catholic catechism that I learned. God is everything, everyone, everywhere. 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 So relax, let go, baby. God is you. So relax, let go. More round, okay? Put your foot, you guys, get it down, get it down, get it down. This is it. You don't realize that this is your time. I swear. You think that, oh God, I'm still this way and I'm that way and I've tried it and I always keep frumping back. You don't know that everything is lined up in your better pursuit of excellence today. I mean, it is like a clear path to accessing your higher power. There's just no obstacle unless you guys keep focusing on everything else but the truth. That's the obstacle. Do you have your cell phones off?
Yes.
That's an obstacle. God is everything, everyone, everywhere. 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 So relax. Let go, baby, God is you. So relax, let go, baby, God is you, and me, and everyone, everywhere, everything. Where's Waldo? Did you guys ever do that little coloring thing where Waldo was hidden in all these things, trees and stuff, and you were supposed to find Waldo? Where's God? Why don't you reach out and touch the hand of God? No, really. Do you touch the hand of God, you guys? I know, oh, it's a human's hand I'm touching. I don't know her. I don't know if this is safe. And just for a moment, just turn to somebody and say, beloved, I'm so glad to see you. 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 You know, you only love God as much as the one you love the least, okay? You only love as much as you want the one you love the least, because that one you love the least can take you over, and that resentment and that not so good feeling that you have because of some hurt that you feel is unforgivable or whatever, that takes you down. One negative thought can take you down. That's why it's not worth it. That's why we have to kind of feel like, you know what? Let's go back into the womb. Let's go back into the womb. This cosmic mother womb. It wasn't that many years for some of you who are really youngsters. It was just a few years ago you were in there for 9 months underwater. How did you breathe? Did you have some worries back then in the womb? Huh? Did you? No fears, no worries. You didn't have anything to do with it.
Right. I agree.
So why do you have something to do with it now? Smarty pants. Huh? Then we come in and we have diapers on. Right? And if you do a full cycle of life, you'll have diapers on at the end. Diapers in the beginning, diapers in the end. You still going to wear your smarty pants in between? Are we really that adult? Are we really that smart? I mean, let's just put it this way. Why are we believing in the thoughts that we believe in? Why? George Bernard Shaw was shaving one day, and his son said, Dad, why are you shaving? I don't know. He never shaved again the rest of his life. We don't take stock because it's a restless duality. It's a moving, everything's stirring. Everything's in our face all the time. And so we don't just sit down to contemplate the very basics, the most important thing, until we get in an accident, until all of a sudden we are disabled in some way, or there's some tragedy in our life. I've just finished in the last 4 months 2 memorials for young ladies in their 20s who were overdosed by heroin by their boyfriend. I wish you could have come to that memorial service. Find one in town where there's really been a serious death. Horrible. And go to that memorial service. So you can really get a sense that, this is not the world to hang around in the neighborhood of your own mind. And to believe the things that you're believing today. That somehow, some way you got yourself here to this, but you are always with yourself no matter. And we have to decide and put the foot down today that we're going to make a break for freedom. We're going to make a break for freedom. And only you can make that break for freedom. But it's just a heart whisper away, It's just a heart just calling out, I need you. I need you. Help me. I need you. We are the most special need on the planet. We really are. And we need to breathe our need as a special need. On special breathing, like a divine life support. That we're breathing on a divine life support that we cannot manage our own lives. And we're breathing and accessing directly from our higher self. You know that song, May Thy Will Be Done. Not song, but the greatest prayer that there is. May Thy will be done. But what is the will? It is love. It is peace. It is happiness. May Thy love be done, Lord. Help me. I'm not going to operate the old way. I'm going to shut down the computer to get the latest updates. Are you a person that says, update me later? Do you always do that when it comes up? Well, that's okay. But when was the last time you asked your higher self that you're ready to take in an update? Did you guys start this morning just on the old system? What did you do to be different this morning? Transcendently different. To change everything. Unless you are able to shut down the computer of your mind. And then be on divine life support breathing and just breathe in from your higher self, who you are, unlimited supply of everything you need as a physical, as a mental, emotional, and spiritual being. Unlimited supply. And all it is the faith and the trust and the time out that you take to do some real quiet, deep diaphragm breathing and just whatever is your need right now. What is a need that some of you have right now? You don't have to be shy. What's a need? I need God right now really bad. I need love right now really bad. I need peace really bad. What about you guys? What do you need?
Art.
Huh?
Art.
Gotta have heart.
No, art.
Oh,
Art.
well, that's in the word heart. That's the art of the heart. So you need art. You need the creative expression of you and the ability to just tap in and create something no one else ever created. I get it. That's still heart. That's the art of the heart. Okay. Anyone else? What do you need right now? Joy. So keep
Freedom.
freedom. See?
Free.
Huh?
It's freedom.
Freedom.
Be
Freedom.
free.
Yeah. Free.
Peace. I go in tomorrow morning for a brain testing for a week,
This is what I'm saying.
and I ran in the door to come, and I said, no, I'm not this.
Yeah.
I'm not what they've given me. I'm not the label they've given
No,
me.
no. Everyone, there's a bunch of labels right at our spiritual eye center that not only we hold for ourselves, but family can put on there and friends put on there, and just who knows who else that you're allowed to put. Stack of labels. So everyone reach to your forehead and pull them all off. Ready? Just grab the whole stack. Have faith, and then pull it off. Imagine there's a sacred fire. Throw it in. Throw it in the sacred fire. No more labels. And yes, the peace that for you, yes. Let's do some breathing though, and you breathe that peace. You breathe that art, right? You breathe that freedom. And if anything comes in the way and there's a doubt or a question or the mind is restless, that is our curriculum. That is what we have come into this body and this incarnation to do and to conquer, is that mind stuff or whatever it is keeping you from focusing on what you want. How frustrating is that?
There.
How frustrating is that? And you know what else is frustrating? That we can't even rely on ourselves. Until we can control ourselves more, how can you rely on yourself? We're to keep repeating things that maybe in high school, even before then, we were doing. Right? How can you rely on yourself? How can you be happy if you can't rely on yourself? So it all comes back to this basic new foundational humility that we just lay ourselves at the feet of the divine and say, I cannot manage. Now I'm going to breathe you because I'm the most special need. I'm going to access this directly from source. All right? And so let's do some diaphragm breathing where you're breathing that peace and breathing that freedom and breathing the art. And those who didn't say anything, breathing what you need. Be really clear to your higher self. Your computer's shut down so you can't operate your mind. The mind has got to go on hold here. And you just have to breathe with all your trust and faith that you are accessing this part of your true nature that just needs to be accessed, okay? So everyone, let's breathe our need. Inhale, diaphragm breath. Diaphragm breath. Hold that in your heart. The art of the heart is to hold that soul quality. And exhale, just empty out. Surrender though. Surrender to that. And slash away the doubts. Inhale. Let's breathe our need. Oh, it's so simple. Truth is so simple. It's here with us. Now and always. Exhale, empty out. Slash away the doubts. Feel that peace. Inhale. Feel that light. Feel that love. Humbly though, exhale. You can't let your mind get involved with your awakening. Inhale. That's got to be put on hold. I mean the conditioned mind, the thoughts you have about things. Exhale. It has to be like any update to a computer. The computer is shut down. Inhale. It's off. It's not working. You cannot work your computer and get updated at the same time. Exhale. Oh, this ability to shut down your mind for some updates, kids, is huge. Inhale. It should be part of our morning ritual for sure. And exhale. And one more most special need. We all are special need. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. And then just thank your higher self, whether you felt anything or not. Just thank your higher self over and over. And say, help me, over and over again. And keep your foot down. And be non-negotiable. And turning back to your old self and how you think about things. Non-negotiable. Unconditional. Fierce. Fearless. Loyalty. Dedication. And devotion to the truth of you. Fierce. Fearless. Unconditional. Non-negotiable. Loyalty. Dedication. And devotion to the truth of you. Fierce. Fearless. Non-negotiable. Unconditional. Loyalty. Dedication. And devotion to yourself. Capital S. Just a few more breaths. Each one is epic now. Each one is the most important breath you've ever breathed in all your lifetimes now. Each one. Let's all receive a big breath with gratitude, everyone. Thank you for being here. I can't tell you how epic it is to be standing here in the light of truth. So my buddy, he asked me to do his wedding, and both he and his bride are Jewish, so they wanted it to be a theme of Om Shalom. Om Shalom is like Namaste on steroids. It's like God. It's like bow to this and bow to that, and everything's sacred. It's wild. So I came up with the Om Shalom song that I wrote specially, and he said, and then we've been doing this mantra to Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance and everything that you need right now in abundance that you can have right here. Remember, absolute access to the absolute. So the mantra is Om Shri Mahalakshmi. Means the great Lakshmi. Namaha. I bow to that supreme abundance that's flowing into me. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. So I never did play the song that I was going to do. It was a big wedding up in the San Elio Hills and everything, and all his guests were there, and I started the wedding this way. They'd never heard the song. No one ever heard the song. I just wrote it. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Sing that. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Peace be unto us. There you go. Peace be unto us. Om Shalom. Om Shalom, everyone. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Love will always show us the way. Love will always show us the way. Repeat that. Love will always show us the way. Om Shalom. Om Shalom, everyone. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. As we walk together in spirit. As we walk together in spirit. Oh, peoples of this earth, let's make a stand. Now, I use their names instead. I just can't keep singing the song and use their names, you know. So, oh, peoples of this earth, let's make a stand. And stand in the light of truth. And stand in the light of truth. Oh, peoples of this earth, let's hold each other's hands. Oh, people of this earth, let's hold each other's hands and love one another. Love one another. Oh, peoples of this earth, let's make a stand. Oh, peoples of this earth, let's make a stand. And stand in the light of truth. and stand in the light of truth, and stand in the light of God, and stand in the light of God. This is our day. Om Shalom. This is your day. Om Shalom. This is your day. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Praise the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. This is your day. Om Shalom. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Here we go. Om Shri Mahalakshmi, hey, Namaha. 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 They like this. We're going dancing, going dancing, going dancing in the light today. Everyone going dancing. We're going dancing, going dancing, going dancing in the light today. We're going loving in the love. We're going loving, going loving, going loving in the love today. Doesn't that sound like fun? We're going loving, going loving, going loving in the love today. Om Shalom, Om Shalom. United as one, united as one. Om Shalom, Om Shalom. Together forever, together forever. This is your day. Om Shalom. This is your day. Om Shalom. It's your day. This is your day. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. This is your day. This is your day. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. You ready for us? Om Shri. Om Shri Mahalakshmi, hey, Namaha. 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 Everyone, we got to dance in the light today. We're going dancing, going dancing, going dancing in the light today. Visualize it. We're going loving, going loving, going loving in the love today. Oh, we're going dancing, going dancing, going dancing in the light today. Visualize it. We're going loving, going loving, going loving in the love today. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. United as one. United as one. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Together forever. Together forever. One more round. This is your day. Om Shalom. This is your day. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. This is your day. This is your day. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. This is your day. This is your day. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Here we go. Om Shri. Om Shri Mahalakshmi, hey, Namaha. 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 We're going dancing, going dancing, going dancing in the light today. We're going loving, going loving, going loving in the love today. That's a forever, man. We're going dancing, going dancing, going dancing in the light today. The divine light. Shalom. Om Shalom. Together forever. Together forever. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Peace be unto us. Peace be unto us. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. Love will always show us the way. Love will always show us the way. Om Shalom. Om Shalom. As we walk together in spirit. As we walk together in spirit. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shalom. Stay in the light, kids. Stay in the light. See, if we can reprogram and really take this serious about putting our foot down and bringing in a new software, updates, the higher self will take care of you. And so there won't be any room for the negative anymore. There won't be any room for you not relying on you or letting yourself down or continuing to stay stuck. That middle ground is just horrendous. The middle ground. A little bit of spirituality, and then we're still playing with the things of the world. A little bit of spirituality, and then we go, good girl, bad girl, good boy, I got to be bad now. That's the duality that's having you on a roller coaster ride. But if you can train your mind that when something happens, the thoughts come straight into the higher self, the love and the light, straight into the higher self. When you get hurt, straight into the higher self for the love and light. When you see something horrible in the news, straight into the love and light. Send love and light. Fill yourself with the truth of you. The love and light. The love and light is all there is. Why would you have any other thoughts? Pretending that they mean something. Pretending that they're going to do something for you. Why? Keep your foot down. It's your time. This is your day. Om Shalom. Praise the Lord. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Inhale breath. Big breath. Big sigh. Oh, it's like the World Cup, Go! Those guys are so good. They go on for like a minute holding that. Go! As a kid, it wasn't popular when I growing up in American sports. Soccer. Wasn't at all. I don't even understand the game. And then when I watch it, I get into it because there's always that bang-bang play in the goal. And I want to hear the go! And thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people going nutso, right? And it's just one play. Most of the time, they're just back and forth, and the defense is so good, and there's not much action. It's just all for that big old that goal, right? Well, we want to pretend. If we're going to play pretend here as humans, let's pretend that our automatic response is the love and light. I was streaming on this thing called Twitch. I think Amazon owned them now, or they own it. No, Amazon owned them. But it's all a gamers station. I mean, like in the video games that the young people play. And they play it, and people were donating thousands of dollars to them for playing these games. They get people in there virtually watching them, and all they do is play the game. Someone said, that's a good place to do your spiritual streaming. I go, are you kidding? What? It convinced me. For about 6 months, I went on the line. And every time I'd come on, you would hear the comment would be in the chat, what the F? What the F? Then they are talking to each other. This guy's on, he's on drugs. This guy. They'd ask me, would you please stop being happy? It's really disturbing to me. But I stayed on because invariably towards the end of most streams, someone would say, hey man, thank you, because I was really considering suicide. So I thought, you know what, that might be good training for me, just to hang in there with that kind of crowd. And but if I could help someone maybe shift their mind from that. But there was a point where I said that's enough. But it also, I wrote a lot of songs like this one, because they would be so negative. So negative. I mean, I wasn't in the right place, obviously, streaming spirituality to people who weren't receptive or wanted it. But I did it anyway, but it made me write songs to get back at them. So I'd write songs. So there being all this negative, and I write a song like this. We love to send love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to send love and light to our world. Guys, you can keep being negative to me, but I'm going to keep sending love and light to the world. So I'd sing this right on Twitch. We love to send love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to send love and light to our world. We love to send love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to send love and light to our... So take that. We love to send love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to send love and light to our world. We love to send love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to send love and light to our world. Okay, so listen. But that's Twitch, and this is now. So if there's something that you love the least, if there's something like in some kind of situation in our world where every time you just get really not so positive, let's go send some love and light there. They say that healing is the application of love to the parts that hurt. Try it on. In fact, this is all about consciousness. It's about shifts of perception that you can have. It's like a consciousness mall. Go to a consciousness mall, which is really your meditation and the teachings that you find most powerful for you, and try on different concepts of truth. And when you find one that fits you, you put that on and walk out of that consciousness mall proud that you have now some powerful focus, so that your automatic pilot monkey mind can now have a shot at going to this instead. But the greatest way that you guys can heal is to send love to the parts that hurt, and to get it in advance, because prevention is worth a pound of cure. Prevention. You get an ouchie, love and light. Love and light. You get a disturbance in the force field, love and light. Not that Josie's never a disturbance in the force field. That's a cry of joy, baby. Right? When our new little golden doodle puppy this morning, she's been amazing. This morning I started to say I was meditating, and I always hear her chewing or bone or something. And then I thought, wait, what's she up to? And I look, and my very favorite sandal is history. I gotta send love and light, love and light, love and light. And then I was showing her the thing, and I'm horrible. Trish is more of like the cop, and I'm like the good guy with her. I just can't. She's too cute. She's just too. But this time, I had to give her a little, bad girl. It was still not too serious, bad girl. And I put her outside and let her, and but anyway, so love and light, yeah. And then so anything that happens unexpected, love and light. No, it's the greatest training. If nothing else this morning, remember this: just send the love and light there. Actually, what you do is you don't own it, you don't process it, you don't use your limited human conditioned mind to deal with this stuff. What are we doing? It's all relationships are. People aren't sitting there for a really solid meditation to update themselves so they can come to their partner in a new way. So it's the same old stuff. And so we're talking about maybe here and there, like a thing like this. Somebody puts their foot down and things change. And one practice is to send love and light before you start processing it with your own mind. It's just a practice. I did it for years. Now I'm getting really good. If I get an ouchie or something, or some really disturbing event, I just go right there. And you don't realize how powerful is your practice, and your practice, and the practice, and the practice. And you think, I'm not getting anywhere because I'm still freaking out kind of thing. And then one day, bam, the practice is there in a real live situation of stress. And you find yourself sending love and light there, bypassing your human reaction and getting all caught up in the emotional body, right? And you go right there and you realize, and that's happened to me so many times surfing, that I'd be hit by my board conked out and I'm gone. I was sliced by a fin or caught in a big set, wave after wave, and I had no air and I got to go down another. I was cooked, but somehow I just would send love and light. I'd get out of the water. I didn't have a scratch. See, you are love and light. This little scratch, this disease, this cancer, whatever it is, that ain't you. So when you first, and then I married this woman and her husband. She was a PhD and doing her degree, her PhD degree at USC, and she wanted to do it on gratitude. And they wouldn't let her for a couple of years. They said that's too woo-woo. But she stayed after it, and finally they, okay, do your PhD on gratitude. You know who she focused on? Women that get the first sign of breast cancer, the very first sign of breast cancer, when they got right on the gratitude practice, when they got right on the thank you, good thing for tomorrow. Just right on to the thank you, because you're sending out the truth of you to those doctors who will be working on you, and the truth will come through them that they never got cancer when they went to gratitude right away. I find that now with the love and light for me, or the gratitude. Add them both together. Thank you, love and light. And you send the love and light there. And then all of a sudden you realize, my God, that pain that I could have bought into and got into my fear of pain and whatever else, and I'm hurt, and all the thoughts that come on that exasperate something that may not really had to be that serious, but the mind. People die of fear from of the fear of the thing that happened, but because somebody said, oh, there's this thing going around and everyone's catching it, and then all of a sudden they're just panicked that they're going to catch it. And you can die from that. You can die from broken hearts too. Because it's so broken. I'm so broken. I'll never find someone like that. I will never feel that love. So this putting our foot down today is a whole new update of the software of your higher self that wants to be in charge of you for the rest of your days, baby. Because we don't know how many breaths we have left, do we? Really? Well, let's just send some love and light now to somebody who you despise. We love to send love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to send love and light to our world. We love to send love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to send love and light to our world. Love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light. Love and light, love and light, love and light to our world. Oh, we love to sing love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to sing love and light to our world. We love to sing love and light, love and light, love and light. We love to sing love and light to our world. Love and light, love and light. Love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light to our world. Just a practice, man. But it has to be like you're practicing for the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
You are practicing for the practice of all practices. It just can't be a little dibble-dabble. When you have a conditioned mind of lifetimes and you're going to dibble-dabble, no, it's got to be full out, man. We're either in or out. Spirit's all in with you. Happiness is all in with you. And if you go half-assed on it, half measures, then that's what you're going to get, a roller coaster ride. So please understand the power of the force that's with you right now. Please understand the power that if you hand over your life to your higher power, that it is going to make sure that you are going to succeed in this. Because we're going to have to slash away the doubts, okay? A couple more songs. Freedom. Freedom. Richie Havens song. Not really. Freedom. Freedom. Okay, you can't keep running away. You can't keep running away. Step into the ring. Step into the ring. Draw out your wisdom sword. Draw out your wisdom sword. It's a weapon of love. It's a weapon of love. Call on your soul. Call on your soul. It's on a roll. It's on a roll. And it's shouting into your ear. And it's shouting into your ear. Become a freedom fighter. Become a freedom fighter. And it's shouting into your ear. Become a freedom fighter. Become a freedom fighter. And fight, fight with love. Slash away the dark. Slash away the dark. Oh, fight, fight with love. Slash away. Slash away the dark. Oh, fight, fight with love. And bring on the light. And bring on the light, yeah. And bring on the light. Freedom. Freedom. Yeah, you're calling out to the universe, you know. The mortals ain't going to hear you, man. They're too busy. They're too caught up. You got to get used to that. You got to get over that really fast. Trying to be heard, no one's going to hear you. Everyone's too caught up in their own stuff. And they're thinking about you, but probably not too positive. So get over putting all your marbles into what humans think and you thinking about them. Forget it. Freedom from your mind is both the Buddhist teaching and the yoga teachings. Freedom from your mind. So when you call out, you're calling out in desperation. You're behind enemy lines and stuck in your own conditioned mind that you created. This is a serious epidemic, and this is a very opportune possibility for us to break free in this life. Freedom. Freedom. Sing that from your soul to God. No one else needs to hear it. Freedom. Freedom. You can't keep running away. You can't keep running away. Step into the ring, man. Step into the ring. Draw out your wisdom sword. Draw out your wisdom sword. It's a weapon of love. It's a weapon of love. Call on your soul. Call on your soul. It's on a roll. It's on a roll. And it's shouting into your ear. And it's shouting into your ear. Become a freedom fighter. Become a freedom fighter. And it's shouting into your ear. Become a freedom fighter. Become a freedom fighter. Become a freedom fighter. Become a freedom fighter. And fight with love. Fight, fight with love. Slash away the dark. Slash away the dark. Fight, fight with love. Slash away the dark. Slash away the dark. Come on now. Fight, fight with love. Bring on the light. And bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring it. Bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring on the light, come on and bring it, bring it, bring on the light, come on and bring it, bring it, bring on the light, bring on the light, come on and bring it, bring on the light, come on and bring it, bring on the light, come on and bring it, bring on the light, come on and bring it, and fight, fight with love, slash away the dark. Slash away the dark, come on now. Fight, fight with love. Bring on the light. Bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring it. Bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring it. Bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring it. Bring on the light. Bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring on the light. Come on and bring it. Bring on the light. Come on in. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Bring it. Gee. Huh? Good chi? Is this good chi? Good chi, man. Isn't it good chi? It's such good chi.
I've arrived. I'm going to drive, so love and light.
Love and light. Yeah, it's
I ran out the door and it's gone.
yeah, it's not even going to be. You're going to sail through this, girl. Because of love and light. Thank you for coming. Yeah, honestly. Thank you for coming. All right. Let's just feel and tune into our heartbeats and tune into the synergy that we have and tune into these possibilities that are just I think that the Divine Mother reached down and she just flung the door of our hearts open and she wiped out some karma. And she's like saying, kids, this is my show. Please don't intrude. Please don't intrude. And she's saying this. Hand over the keys to the car of your life. Hire a designated driver. That's her. Hand over the keys to the car of your life. Hire a designated driver. Because you know you're busted for LUI, you know. Living under the influence of delusion. Busted. Your higher self said, I mean, you think you guys can put your foot down and not put your foot down, walk out of here and everything's cool, it's nice, a little inspirational this morning. But your higher self saying, you're busted. You have to hand over the license to drive the car of your life. The mind license, the mind ego thinking, you have to hand it over to me right now. You're busted. You can't operate on your own anymore. Isn't that cool? Aren't you happy for being busted like this morning? So I had to write a song about that, right? Who writes a song about this? Hand over the keys to the car of your life. Hire a designated driver. Hand over the keys to the car of your life. Hire a designated driver. Become soul driven. Baby, take the back seat. Become soul driven. Oh, baby, take the back seat. So hand over the keys to the car of your life. Hire a designated driver. Hand over the keys to the car of your life. Hire a designated driver. Become soul driven. Baby, take the back seat. Become soul driven. Baby, take the back seat. This is fun. Cause Divine Mother's got the wheel to the car of your life. Divine Mother's got the wheel to the car of your life. Here we go. So go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, on a joyride. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hand over the keys to the car of your life. Hire a designated driver. Hand over the keys to the car of your life. hire a designated driver, become soul-driven. Oh, baby, take the back seat. Become soul-driven. Baby, take the back seat. Because Divine Mother's got the wheel. Because Divine Mother's got the wheel to the car of your life. Can you see her driving for you now? Because Divine Mother's got the wheel to the car of your... Here's our job. Ready? So go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, on a joyride. Go, baby, on a joyride. Go, baby. You guys sing the Go Babies. On a joyride. Go, baby, on a joyride. Go, go, baby, on a joyride. On a joyride. Go, go, baby, on a joyride. I know. I know. Just lay it down right here. You know, lay down the weapon of your mass destruction, which is your mind, ego, thinking. Honestly, lay it down, man. You deserve so much more than what you're giving to yourself. It's not even in the same ballpark. The way we treat ourselves, not relying on ourselves, staying in this middle ground, still believing in the unreal, still not ready to just punch it, Chewie, and go into light speed, you know? But please let me know how I can help you. I'm going to give you a card. I have a whole program, just one-on-one with you to take you step by step to how to download the new software of everything, some of what we talked about today, honestly. And you go to my website and you sign up for what is called a strategy session. It's a free thing. And we just walk you through so you get super clear. You get super clear of what you need and how you're not able to fulfill those needs on yourself. And you need it yesterday, you get really super clear on that. And you get super clear that you really are committed, but there's so much stuff that is keeping you from following up on that. But we'll get clear. And that's a real energetic bonus, to get clear, to get super clear with God, with your soul, with your higher self. No one needs to know. You don't have to follow up after that. Just get clear and see what those energetics and amazing grace and what the divine can do for you. I don't care. Mother, children, husband, wife, career, not doing so well financially, in a hospital a lot. I don't care. That doesn't matter. Your mind stuff is making that a lot worse. A lot worse. We need help. And we need it really bad. Let's receive a breath, everyone. Bring your arms up. Fold your arms in. Let's rub our palms together so we can send some love and light to ourselves, our family, our children, our world, everything that you think is wrong and bad that needs to change. It won't change. This is a duality. Only you can change. Lift your consciousness higher and send to what is already there, and that is love and light. This is duality, dream, delusion, remember? Let's go once more, kids. Rub on it. Let's rub on it. Thank you for being here. Epic. And as we're a tribe of souls right now, we've just ended a great talking soul stick, crystal, whatever you want to call it, ceremony. We all bared our heart, we opened up, we put our foot down, we chanted, we sang, we got into the ring, we pulled out a wisdom sword, we sent love and light, OMG. And now we'll end like the Native Americans in. On 3, we're all going to say, Aho. 1, 2, 3. Aho! Namaste. Uh-huh.